I'll begin by introducing myself. My name is Sally Smith, and I am the Senior Director of Sales at Jolet. I've been with the organization for over 17 years now. And over the course of that time, I have worked diligently to build a personal brand for myself. I think it's really important to have kind of a brand in this industry because there are a lot of people who do what we do really well that we want to compete against. And there are a lot of people who do not do what we do well at all. And we want to make sure we're very distinct from them. I think it's important to show that you are a player and an important person in your space. Ways to do that are by posting on LinkedIn about the industry events you're attending. For example, I go to things like ASCO, which is the American Society of Clinical Oncology, and JPM's Healthcare Investor Week, which is a big event out in San Francisco where a lot of people go to get funding for their early stage companies. Being there and being a part of those conversations is super important and critical when we're talking about what we're doing, which is placing people in life sciences companies on a day-to-day basis. In addition to that, I think knowing the trends and hot topics in your space are key. And that's as easy as going on, trade websites. I know Fierce Pharma and Fierce Biotech are ones we use. But additionally, being at those events and hearing keynotes and stuff like that, coming back from those and being able to have a few sentences about how you felt about, whatever they were saying, your opinion on it, your thoughts on it. I think those are all good ways to authentically show who you are to the public community at large. Um, I think additionally, being intentional about what you want to be known for. I know I want people to think of me as a very reliable person who has a great understanding of the life sciences ecosystem and how we can identify great talent in it. I also want people to know I'm a working mom. I love horses because a big part of what I do is building connections with people. And it's impossible to kind of build these connections and relationships if people really don't know much about you aside from the fact that you're passionate about your job. Um, and the worst thing I think you can do is fake it. You know, if you are not passionate about what the keynote speaker said at the Society of Clinical Research sites, there is no need for you to kind of wax philosophic on it. Make sure you're hearing things that are interesting to you and kind of reflecting on those. And that is a good way to work on your personal brand. Thanks for listening and have a great day.